have several divisions of the Red Cross. We do multiple things, a humanitarian organization. They do blood donation, disaster relief. But all those different functions of the Red Cross function under one American Red Cross. We provide IT services to the American Red Cross, all of the American Red Cross.
We have an extensive network of volunteers and employees across the nation.
For us, it's a case of how do I get you what you need to do your job? More and more, everything that we do depends on IT services. Ours has to work any place, anywhere, wherever you are. This solution has to work.
Before we selected the Nutanix platform, we had a traditional compute and storage infrastructure separated in rack mount servers and SAN devices. You look at our chapter locations, we had single installations at those sites on an as-needed basis. File servers for the storage side, and then also compute rack mount servers for the compute and server infrastructure.
When we got ready to architect what our virtual workplace would be, it needed to have performance, resiliency, redundancy, those sorts of things. But we needed something that was going to be fast.
Once we decided to look at the Nutanix solution, there were some key areas that really made a lot of sense to make the selection there. The inline dedupe capabilities, the replication, the redundancy pieces, really just made it an optimal platform for us because we wanted to keep a small footprint and not have the separations of compute and storage. Really keen on the hyperconverged solution.
So there was a little of that, if you build it, they will come. And so there were demonstrations and people bought into the concept. And then it was like, yes, this will solve problems. And once they started to see it would solve problems, you started to see the popularity. And then it was like, yes, we've got to scale this up. So we went from 1 block to 8 blocks. So 4 nodes to 32 nodes.
On top of the Nutanix solution, we built our virtual workplace solution. The virtual workplace solution provides anywhere, anytime access to virtual desktops and virtual applications for end users to really support the mission of the American Red Cross.
So we've found it, as it progresses, the more and more people that find it go, this is better than what I have locally. I'm going to start driving all my business to the virtual workplace. So a lot of the offices that are getting new hardware as a refreshed end-of-life hardware is being replaced, they're actually opting for the thin clients that are much, much cheaper. So capital expense goes way down.
From a performance standpoint, it's really exceeded our expectations. You have the basic setups, you have your CPU and you have your memory resources. That's a commodity against all the platforms that are out there. They're pretty much the same. But when you look at the other benefits, the compression ratios and the hybrid hard drive setups between SSDs and spinning drives, we are able to really not worry about the ops constraints, and that's really been a blessing.
Just maintaining the version of Prism gives you performance gains. One-click upgrades. You can gain, we learned this morning, 300% or more.
We are looking to put workloads where it makes more sense. So having a solution like the Nutanix Cloud would help us dynamically put workloads in one area or where it would better perform. So having that capability, it means a lot to the American Red Cross.